Owerri was loud during the day, but Damian Okori Street always fell silent before nightfall. Even generators nearby seemed to cough and die once the sun dipped behind the roofs. People said it was coincidence. People also crossed the road whenever they passed his gate. Damian had not always been like this. Years earlier, he was just another struggling man, thin, tired, invisible. He lost his wife suddenly, and with her went warmth, laughter, and the last thing keeping him human. Death followed. Hunger followed. Shame followed. Then came the night he disappeared and returned changed. Now, he lived in the same house, but the house no longer felt like a home. At night, Damian walked from room to room, barefoot, listening. The walls creaked even when nothing moved. The air felt thick, as if it was breathing with him. Sometimes he stood in front of his children's bedroom door for long minutes, head tilted, smiling without realizing it. He told himself it was love. The hunger told him it was something else. His children noticed first. They stopped playing loudly. They stopped asking questions. They learned to read his footsteps, the slow drag when he was calm, the sharp tap when the hunger was awake. They slept facing the wall, holding each other, whispering prayers they barely understood. One night, the boy asked him why he stared so much. Damian laughed too quickly. "Because I want to remember you," he said. The answer did not feel right. Their mother's absence grew heavier in the house. Her room stayed locked, but sometimes Damian heard her voice calling his name. When that happened, he would press his palms to his ears and sing to the floor, rocking, whispering that he did what he had to do. Outside, neighbors whispered. They noticed how the children were never seen together anymore. How the house light stayed until morning. How Damian's trash smelled wrong. How silence clung to the compound like damp cloth. Then one morning, only one child came out to sweep. When asked where the other was, Damian smiled and said, "Family matter." That night, the house screamed. Not with sound, but with fear. A door slammed. A light flickered. And something inside Damian finally stopped pretending to be human. By morning, the street was quieter than ever. And the hunger was no longer patient. What happened to Damian's children? Let's find out in part 2.